So good morning from the amazing state of Maine once again. And today is kind of the culmination of this trip. We started out down at Katahdin National Park, had an amazing time on the trails down there. Camped last night here in Baxter State Park, the home of Mount Katahdin, highest point in Maine. 5,267 feet or something like that. I'll put the correct date down there if I'm wrong, but yeah, up there she be. I'll show you that in a minute. And I showed the summit to you yesterday. Let's look at it again. Yeah, the summit is out that way. A little hard to see this morning, but yeah. Beautiful campground. A bunch of my neighbors are already up and probably on the hike. Some people are just coming here for the day, have already arrived. And our trail heads that way. I just want to quick share another clip with you that I filmed yesterday on the way in. I think I showed it in my camping video too. Just a view of the mountain, a larger view of the mountain coming in. It looks just imposing. I'll share that with you. But check it out, folks. There she be. That is where we are headed tomorrow. To the top of that mountain. That is intimidating, but beautiful at the same time. There's just another look at it. We'll be coming up from on the left, I think, somewhere. I think if you go to the right, it's what they call the knife's edge, but man. Whoo-wee, there she is. All right, but time to quit yapping and time to get moving. Just a little bit after 6 o'clock. Just got done with breakfast. Got my morning poop done. Gross, but it's an important thing on these hikes. If you're a hiker, you know. If you know, you know. All right, a little bit chilly this morning, but off we go. Yeah, here's just some quick signage. Katahdin Stream Falls, 1.1 miles. Something they call the Gateway, 3.7. Thoreau Spring, 4.2. And then the Peak, 5.2 miles. Following the white blazes. Yeah, here you officially enter in the woods. Yeah, so this is the Appalachian Trail. Actually, Mount Katahdin is the northern terminus of the trail. But here in the park, they call it the Hunt Trail as well. Oh, gotta register. Yeah, it's a beautiful stream next to us too. I think that's the waterfall we'll see in about a mile. Katahdin Stream Falls. Yeah, so the first 1 mile of this trail isn't going to be too bad. It'll be a steady uphill like this, but there's some steep stuff coming up. But we don't, we're starting out earlier. We got time. On average, it takes people 8 to 12 hours to do this. Yeah, the woods, everything's slowly waking up with the sunrise. Hear a few squirrels, the red squirrels. Yeah, this will probably be the toughest hike of my life so far, I'm thinking. I know we did Marcy earlier this year. Marcy is a little bit taller, I believe, than Katahdin, if I remember. Trail is a bit longer, but Katahdin's a bit more difficult from what I've read, so. Right now it looks fairly nice and easy, but we're just starting. A beautiful trail through the Maine woods here. If I haven't said already, Maine is beautiful. Not sure if I'm gonna go home. Yeah, look at that beautiful stream down there. Well, if there were any questions as to whether we're climbing a mountain or not, here we go. It's only gonna get steeper. But slow and steady wins the race sometimes, folks. That's something I had to learn. Sometimes on these uphill sections, you can just take your time. If you try to gun it up, you just wear yourself out that much quicker. You know, no rush. We got all day to do this. Although we don't want to come back in the dark, but just take your time. You don't want to hurt yourself up here either. Yeah, past my first other hikers I've met on the trail here. Guess we'll go around this way. They're sitting there taking a break. I told them there's no breaks allowed on the trail. But yeah, they're just taking it smart. We talked for a little bit. You know, no need to rush up. Take your time. I think they're having breakfast. All right, some more steps. Some more signage. You are entering Maine's largest wilderness. Your safety is our responsibility. Set a turnaround time and stick to it. Whew, your destination is your safe turn to the trailhead. Rescue can be many hours in arriving. Reminds me of the signs we saw up in the Adirondacks. The Owl Trail. Baxter Peak, 4.1 miles. So that waterfall should just be up here, if we can see it from the trail. Yeah, actually now we go down a little bit. Oops, did I trip and tumble down into the canyon? Yeah, it's always depressing when you have to go down because you gotta make that elevation back up again. Yeah, there's some cascades down there. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, wow. Oh, we're going right across here. Is this the waterfall then? Oh, this is amazing. I guess that's our waterfall. Yeah, look at those rocks. Wow, wow, wow. This is just the beginning. Oh, they have a toilet over there too. That water is crystal clear. Yeah, probably if there was more rainfall, this would be much more to see here, but oh, beautiful. Maybe we'll take a break, quick little break here. Because here, the trail, this is where the trail really gets steep, right here. Yeah, so we're approximately 1 mile in, and about 1/5 of the way up. Oh, that was the easiest of the whole thing. Easiest fifth. Man, this is amazing here. Yeah, beautiful spot to take a break. Oh, there's my friends I just met earlier coming up. Now I'm the one taking a break. Yeah, just checked my phone. I actually have a signal right here. Not a 5G signal, but yeah. I guess because we're getting up higher. But yeah, this is where the tough part begins. So let's get this. Yeah, I like how the arrow just kind of points up. Not even that way, just up. But yeah, so you're climbing just right up on this rock here. Yeah, if this trail was wet, this would be more difficult, but yeah. Not even any steps, just up the side of a rock. Yeah, just taking some time to turn around. Hey, look back, we're getting some of the first views out there. Yeah, these views will only get better. You're gonna hear me say, wow, 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 amazing, beautiful, so many times on this trail. Speaking of trail, this is epic. Oops, it's a trip. It's the problem with filming and hiking at the same time. Yeah, wow. Well, it says Katahdin Stream Falls up here, so. Oh, holy wow. Yeah, look at that. That is awesome. See the zoom in, see the fog clouds over. I think it's a lake out there. Wow. Man, just so much beauty already. And we're not even at the top. Or near the top, really. Yeah, so this over here is the actual waterfall. Yeah. Wow. That is beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Katahdin Stream Falls. Yeah, this hike is already epic. And we've only begun in some ways. Yeah, all the steps on the trails reminded me a little bit of the 1,000 steps back in my home state of Pennsylvania, near Mount Union. We're grateful for the steps, though. Yeah, starting to get views of the mountains all around us now. Wow. I'm just going to take a quick water break. Gotta stay hydrated. Brought plenty of water, Propel, so we're going to drink it. Yeah, this will be great to get views today, because as far as big state high points this year, we're kind of 0 for 2. You know, Mount Rogers in Virginia was a bust. I mean, it was beautiful walking the clouds, and then Marcy was, man, that was, if you remember that video, we didn't get a view from top, although it was amazing up there in other ways. Yeah, in yesterday's video, my camping video, I did share what I'm bringing along in my pack. Brought my bigger pack along for this hike. It's just, you know, it's just that kind of hike. On a really good day, it can be wonderful, perfect hike, but it's also a very unforgiving hike too. If things go bad up here, it goes bad. The weather can change almost instantly up these high peaks, so it's just better to be a little bit more prepared with what you bring. But I went over all that in, like I said, the other video, what I'm bringing. I know I saw some people coming down yesterday in camp that had just really small day packs, but anyway, this past spring, 2 people did die up here. I think they got off trail, some clouds moved in, and then they died of exposure to the cold. So, you know, it's that kind of hike. It could be. Someone lost their glasses. Yeah, someone just lost their sunglasses. Not sure if I should take these with. Meet someone along the way, maybe, who these belong to. We'll see. Maybe I should just leave them here too. That's the thing. Yeah. I'm not sure. I think I'll leave them there. It could be someone from another day who was up here, but regardless, if someone comes up and down this trail, they should see them right there. So, I don't know. There's different things I could have done with that, but we'll leave them there. I don't want to carry them. They don't weigh much, but I don't want to bring them along with me if they don't belong to anybody up here. But if they do, they should find them on their way back. And you just have beautiful, easy sections like this through the Maine woods, like a little hemlock forest here. Yeah, these sections like this you can make up time pretty well. Yeah. Yeah, parts of this trail remind me of our Mount Marcy hike. Very similar type of forest and trail train. Look at us, just up through these rocks. Alright. Yeah, the trail keeps going up. There was a little side trail which goes to a little stream over here that's dry right now, but the AT users probably would get water from here in times when it is flowing. But yeah. Whew. It's just been, I forget when I last filmed. It's been a little while since I filmed anything. It's just been pretty much the same for a while. Hiking uphill these rocks in this little hemlock and birch forest. At some point we'll get to the tree line. But not yet. Even looking up ahead, I see some sunlight up there. So we just gotta go up these steps. We'll see what's going on up there. Maybe it opens up a bit more. Maybe some views. Alright, well it flattens out nicely, but no views yet. But we'll take a nice flat section. It's been a while. And here's this dried up stream bed, which pretty much is the trail. Back into the dark. Ooh. Yeah, there's looking up. Our trail's like a dry stream bed. I just took a little break here, and I thought I heard water, and I do. There's a little spring right down there. That's cool. I don't need any of it, but it's something to remember. I think I have plenty of water for the whole hike, but there's water there. All right, upwards and onwards. It's getting real now, folks. Yeah. Whew. Yeah. All right. There's the sun peeking down through the trail. Whew. It's as tough as it looks, folks. Oh boy. Yeah, just stopping for another break. I have a really nice spot here. Yeah. If you hear there's two ladies up there, every time I catch up to them, I take a break. They're my cue to take a break, but they always have these. They found a nice spot here. So yeah, I met them on the trail, and two other people have passed us, two other dudes. Shirtless dude and old dude, I'll call him. Yeah, shirtless dude. Maybe that's the key. He was flying up the trail. Maybe I should take my shirt off. Or maybe not. Yeah. Whew, still in the trees. Well. Now you're at the point where you start thinking to yourself, what have I decided to do? What am I doing? What gave me this crazy idea? Yeah, but then just a little sneak peek of what's coming up. You realize, yeah, I said what crazy ideas bring you up here, but it's gonna be epic up here. Just letting some other people pass me. I caught up with my two friends, but then there's three other guys just passed me on the trail, going about the same speed I am, but I'll let them pass. And the trees are becoming more stunted here, so we are closing in on the tree line. Yeah, so just a little bit past 8:30. Here goes our trail. So about 2.5 hours into this hike. If this is a normal hike, we'd be at our destination already. 5 miles is about 2.5 hours, but this is not a normal hike. Not one bit. This is craziness. Actually, I guess you can go around here, actually, maybe. Alright. Squeeze by here. Or maybe this is the side way. Oh, wow. Just absolutely beautiful. Let's go through here. Just because we can. Oh. A little flatter here for now. But then we go back up again. Whew. All right, but break number 100 done. Propel bottle number 1 done. Just took some ibuprofen just for my leg, my injured leg, which is actually doing pretty good today. But the ibuprofen just helps keep any potential swelling in that tendon down, so we're doing good. Wow. All right, let's keep going. This is just crazy, folks. Wow. Yeah. Now where's the trail even go? Up through here, I guess. Gotta squeeze through that. Oh, yeah. But then you stop to turn back, or to look back, and wow. Oh my goodness. Just absolutely amazing. Yeah, just stop in front of their view. Wow. Okay. I think we reached the tree line here. Whew. Just came up a really difficult section there, but then, what in the world? Oh yeah. Sheesh. But then, that's the trail. See those guys way up there? Oh my goodness. See the white blazes. Alright. Holy wow, this is the trail, man. If you're afraid of heights, this is sketchy. Kind of like me. Wow. Gotta turn you off. Now we gotta go there. I gotta put the camera away for this. Yeah, that was terrifying. Coming up here. I guess we actually went out through there. Whew. Some points you're right on the edge here. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Absolutely insane. The trail keeps going up. There are a few metal rungs here and there, but I think there's another difficult section up here. Oh boy. Yeah, just another rather terrifying spot to climb up. They have one little rung down there to put your foot on. Coming back is going to be wonderful too, but oh man. Sheesh. That's where we're going. Wow. That was tough. There's Katahdin up there. Whew. Sheesh. But we gotta keep going. I think I'm off trail, because whatever way I came up over there, I don't think it was the right way. It's terrifying. But I'm not really seeing any white blazes right here. I think there's one up here though, right there. Oh, sheesh. This is the toughest thing I've ever done in my life. It's also terrifying too. I have that fear of heights. There are some places there I was just like, what am I doing? Oh man. Gotta keep going. Whew. Yeah, I think I see where I messed up. I should have come up this way right here, but I came up through here somewhere. Alright, but the trail goes up here. I see white blazes going up that way. Alright, so we're back on where we should be. Yeah, this is tough. Just gotta keep going up and up and up. Yeah, not doing a ton of filming up, just trying to get to the top. Oh wow, coming down is gonna be a beast too. Whew. By far the toughest thing I've ever done. But once we get up here, it does flatten out before we make our final ascent. Oh, my knees are getting all scuffed up. Sometimes you're just like climbing on your hands and knees. At least I am. Wow, this is insane. Definitely colder up here too. Whew. Ay, ay, ay. That's where we're going. But look at that. Oh, I think that's where we're headed. Oh my gosh. I see my One friends I met, they're up there already. Not up top of down for there. But just wow. Man, I am beat. And we're not even at the top. I think maybe that's where we're going over there. Ay ay ay. Hooey. Wow. And then there's this view. Oh my. Oh my my. Just wow. This is insane. Oh, yeah, our trail goes up there. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely insane. What time is it? Almost 10 o'clock, so wow. At least we can see our destination back there. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Alright, for now I've got to go up there. That looks intimidating. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Wow. Yeah, just wow. Sheesh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What in the world am I doing? There's looking back just where we were. Whew. Getting there bit by bit. Whew. I know I just keep showing you this, but wow. What am I doing up here? Alright, we gotta climb up through that yet. That's gonna be fun. Oh, we can fly like that bird. Alright, I'll see you at the top there. Almost. Just getting there, but man, we came all the way up this ridge. Looking back, it's just absolutely terrifying. Oh. Wow. Just taking a break. Oops. Just gotta go up there yet. Well, that's not the top yet either, but oh yeah. This is absolutely insane. We're almost, I keep saying that, but we'll get up there. That's not quite the summit yet. The summit is just over there, but this section here is by far the hardest part. And there was that section further down that was difficult with the rungs, but I'll tell you what, going down is gonna be tough for me. I'll probably just pack my camera away, not really film much at all on the way home, back when way down, just so I can concentrate on getting there. See what time is it? Hey, not quite 11 o'clock, so we're doing all right yet. Wow, I see a sign up there. That's not our peak. Peak is over there, but there's a nice flat section up here for a little bit on what they call the tablelands, but oh my goodness. Yeah, that's where we came up, over there. That's gonna be so much fun going down. Like I said, this is the toughest thing I've done in my life. Wow. But we're doing all right. We're making a good time. Yeah. But in the end, it'll be rewarding, y'all. I will always remember this hike. I'm probably never going to do it again, but I will always remember. Yeah, I can see the path I took. Not the path, but the spine of the mountain that we took up. Whew. I went all the way down. You can follow the, you can see on camera the kind of spine of the mountain going down. That's how we came up. Yeah, it was difficult to film a lot coming up. It was just technical. I just talked to that guy right down there. We were talking about the way down. He doesn't like heights either, but let me turn around, folks. Look at this. Wow. A sign you can barely read. The plant growth on Katahdin's tablelands is easily damaged. Yeah, be careful we go. Oh man. I am the slowest one up here today. It's alright though. A little bit easier walking here. I should take us down, have a break. Wow, yeah, this is like the tableland. We're up on top. Holy wow. Phew. Is this, I mean, what am I doing? I keep saying that, but like, wow. Wow. Yeah, I've watched so many people's videos, seen this place up here. But yeah, that last part of that climb is no joke at all. It's tough. But just take your time, be careful. Don't need to rush, rest your legs if you need to. Oh. Yeah, just stopping for a much needed break. Oh. I wanted to be at the top by 12, but I don't think that's going to happen. Although it's about 10 after 11, so yeah. But I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to take my time and need to eat up a little bit here. What an amazing spot for lunch or snack. But we do have some easier hiking along up here. We'll see how tough that is up there. Looks rocky, but as long as it stays kind of like this and not much of that rock scrambling, I'll be welcome. I thought it might be the last person, but I do see some more folks coming up, so let me talk about an awesome spot for lunch or a break. Wow. Yes, I just talked with those two girls coming up. They heard too, come up Hunt, go down Able, the other trail. Someone else mentioned that to me too, so that's interesting. Yeah, Able is steep, but it has less of those ledges and stuff, so that might be the way to go. Because it's those ledges I don't like, those rungs and stuff, so we'll see. That might be, I think Able, the trail comes up somewhere up here. I'll have to take a look down. That might be the way to go back. We'll see. Alright, we'll get going here in a moment again. Alright, off we go again. Now we can pick up the pace a little bit. This is my kind of hiking here. Oh, my knees are scuffed up a little bit. Yeah, at one point I tripped coming up that part, which is not good. But I think I'm okay though. I think I'll be feeling it in the morning though. Not the kind of place you want to trip. But my legs were just kind of feeling like jelly, so it's those things you just gotta take a break when you need to and give your legs a rest. Oh my gosh, look at that drop off right there. If that's the Able Trail, I'm not going down there. Anyway, not sure where that trail comes up here somewhere. Ooh-wee. Just take a look. Oh yeah. Wow. We'll see. But we got a high point to get to. Yeah, I just feel like I need to leave the camera on. I mean, this is just amazing. Yeah, when we did Mount Marcy, we missed all this. We were up in the clouds, but today's pretty good. Well, more than pretty good. Yeah, up there's the two girls I was talking to. So that's two people today that said that, you know, take Able back down. So maybe that's a sign that might be the best thing for me to do. Yeah, but this is like another world up here. It just drops off. When you look out this way, you don't realize how high you are until you look over the edge there. Oh. Now this I like. Yeah, hikers, please hike inside all the string fencing. This area is critical habitat for endangered and threatened species. That's the way it was up on top of Marcy too. Up on top of Marcy, they actually had that park ranger dude up there just asking people to stay off those areas as well. Yes, I think up here is the Able Trail. Going that way. Yeah, 2.8 miles down. Yeah, I wish I could have filmed a little more of that really tough section coming up, but I guess if I had like a GoPro strapped to my head or something, but I don't currently have that set up. And I've seen a number of videos, but none of them showed just how difficult that section really is. So that section there, I definitely underestimated on this hike, because I think a lot of other people don't really film a whole lot of section either. It's tough. So it's tough, especially if you have a fear of heights. It's tough. But we did it, we're up. And somewhere up here too is supposed to be that spring, Thoreau Spring. Not sure where. Looks like there's a green patch up there. If it is flowing, the map said it was intermittent. It's been dry up here in Maine, so still doing okay with water. But I just want to, if it is flowing, I'm going to take advantage of that, fill up. Because we still got to go up there. There's one girl I was talking to earlier. She's going to start turning. I see a couple of people making their way down already from up there. Oh, I see some people a whole bunch of people way up there. If I can find them as I zoom in. Where are they? Hold on, there. There's a whole bunch of people right there taking a break. They look like they're all having a party up there. Like they're all congregated at that one spot. I'm pretty sure that's not the peak though. Pretty sure it's up over further, but all right. Yeah, it's decently warm up here too. You know, I extra layers of a puffy jacket in my pack, but better safe than sorry. Like I've talked about yesterday, my talk about what I was bringing. You know, conditions can change up here very suddenly too. So, and we got another uphill section coming up. Get to the top of that ridge, and just over there. Yeah, not super steep, but it's tough after a long hike. It's tough. Like I said, it's another world up here. Yeah, just talked to a third person about that option of going down the Able Trail. I'll just have to correct things on the register at the bottom of that trail, I guess. Maybe let the ranger at my campground know that I switched things up, because I think I don't know, when I filled out the register, I said I was coming down the Hunt Trail too, and you have to check yourself out. But yeah, that'll be okay. Yeah, those people they're also congregated at that one spot. Maybe that is the peak. I thought that over there was, but everybody's right there. There's a spot up there where I zoomed in earlier. They're all still there. So maybe that is the peak. It's just an illusion that one is. I'd prefer that one to be the spot. All right, legs are feeling a bit jelly. But we're getting there. Yeah, no sign of that spring yet either, so I feel like we passed it, but we'll see. Alright, time to focus. And so that is the top where all those people were. I just talked to some other guys coming down. It looks like that's higher over there, but it's not. I do see some people walking along that one. But, so right there's the top, so thankfully, I don't feel like going all the way over there. I'm tired. Alright, slowly getting there. But wow. Yeah. Sheesh. Alright. Almost there. Alright, almost to the top of this. I'm tired of rocks, so. Whew. Oh. Getting there. An alien world. Almost there. Taking one last break before I make that final push. I can see how the people are. They have the sign up there for the end of the Appalachian Trail and stuff. People stand up on it, the picture taken. My goal was to be up there by 12. I don't think we're going to reach that goal. I don't know what time it is. We're going to wait till I get up to the top. Actually, let's check now. Let's just see. That was my goal, 12. What time is it? How are we doing? 12:16, so we should be up there by 12:30. Almost there. And that is the peak right up there. Now you can see it is higher than that one over there. But as you're coming up, that one looks higher. Because I do see a few people going that way. But yeah, up there it is. Let's zoom in on everybody. There they are. There's the sign. So everybody that I met on the way up is up there. Alright, let's make the final push. Alright, time to play the epic music. Well, I don't have any epic music to play. But yeah, I might be the last one. I don't see anyone else coming up. So I might be the last one. I'm the slow poke. But that's okay. We're making it. And the consensus is to take the Able trail back down. It's kind of steep, but most people say it's a little bit easier. It is a mile or two to walk back to my campground in Katahdin Spring, but I could potentially get a ride back. Maybe I'll hitchhike back or whatever. And I think I can. I'll fill out the register at the bottom there, but the register where I sign in is really not all that far up that trail, so I might just either tonight or tomorrow morning I might just quick crack that or tell a ranger. I don't know, we'll see. It'll all be okay. All right, it's time to stop talking and get up there. Oh man, I am so tired of rocks and going uphill. But we're almost there. Oh man. We have made it. Wow. I think that's what they call the Knife's Edge Trail. Yeah, look at that trail.
Thank you. Well, nice to meet you guys.
Wow.
Good hike down.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see you again.
Near where I was.
Alright, farewell to the top. Gotta start making our way down some point here. At least we're going down. I'm sticking with my decision to take the Able Trail down. So we'll see how that goes. Wow. Oh my gosh. But still doing good on water. I got about 2 1/4 bottles of Propel left. So we should be good. Just called my mom up there, had signal 5G up there. Let her know that I'm okay. She's worried about me. So, because I gotta get back down, so. All right, I'll probably keep filming now that I'm gonna go down the other trail. We'll see how that other one is. I might film just a little bit of it. But for now, I kind of need to concentrate on just getting back down. So, whew. Yeah, but here's the look as we head down. Once again, just one last look at the top. All right. I'm gonna turn the camera off for now. I don't know, maybe I'll film a little bit more up here. Yeah, this is just epic up here. And how often in your life you end up in places like this. I look at this. Yeah, I'm still doing good. My leg still feels good. My legs feel a little like jelly, but doing all right. My knees will probably be absolutely hating me by the time I get down, but let's go. I mean, it's hard to believe I'm actually up here. Just see the line of people making their way back. Yeah. Coming out to this flatter section, I think I can see the Able Trail dropping off the edge there. Yes, right up here is the trail split. The Hunt Trail goes that way. Able Trail goes that way. And those are the two ladies I met on the way up. They came up the Hunt Trail. They're going down the Able Trail too, but they have a car down at the bottom. They said they'd give me a ride back to Katahdin stream, so that's amazing. This is working out. Yeah, everything works out in the end sometimes, so. Yeah, because coming up on the way up, there were some sections that I was like, man, I don't know if I can make it back down that way. It's tough. If I met those ladies on the way up, they're going down this way, and they can drive me back to my camp. So that is a blessing. Well, you know, I don't talk a whole lot about my faith sometimes on this channel, but I'm a believer, and I don't believe these are, sometimes I don't think these are just coincidences. Someone's looking out for me. Alright, that's amazing. So an easier way down, and a shorter, about 2 miles shorter, and a ride back to my camp. Utterly amazing. Yeah, so here's the trail down. I'll probably take a little break first. Alright, but I'm just going to put the camera away so I can just focus on getting down safely. We've got enough views for today already. So I have made it back. My face is all ready. I stopped filming on the way down there. I did film 2 YouTube shorts on that really sketchy part of the Able Trail coming down, but I needed to focus on getting off that mountain. So I got down, got back about 5:30 at the Able campground. I was able to sign out there. I talked to the ranger, so it's good. I don't have to walk back up there and sign out in that register. Yeah, so 11.5 hours. I'm beat. Although I did get ditched. The 2 ladies that said they were giving me a ride, they were not there anymore. They didn't wait for me, so. But I did something for the first time I've ever done in my life. I hitched a ride. So I was not walking like the 1.5, 2 miles back to here from the Able campground. So the first car, I just stuck my thumb out and they gave me a ride. They were through hikers themselves. They're going up tomorrow with some friends that are through hiking and finishing the trail tomorrow. So even though they ditched me, I still got a ride back. It still worked out. I'm gonna talk more about all that in my camping video tonight. I gotta change. I stink too. Oh my gosh. That was absolutely terrifying. Some parts of that hike, it was automatically amazing, brutal, terrifying, awesome at the same time, everything. Alright, but I'm going to change. I think I'll be it for this video. I'm going to talk more about my experience in my next video that I make when I camp here at night. We got to leave early tomorrow morning. I got an 11-hour drive home. I'm going to say farewell to you now. I am whooped. We'll get a fire going and all that. Alright, thanks for joining me on this epic journey, folks. Like I said, I'll talk more about, there's a whole lot I want to say about it, but I'm going to save that for the next video. Farewell.